Hi there, welcome to another video of this section, and in this video we'll be taking a look at how to find your right hashtags that works perfectly well for your account. I have 3 ways to do it. Now by keeping the other 2 methods a secret, let's take a look at the first method. And the first method to find the right hashtags is to search it up manually in the Instagram search engine. Now this would be the most recommended way to find the right hashtags for your Instagram page. So I'd be using the other 2 methods if and only if I can't find the right hashtags using this first method. Okay, now in order to find the right hashtags manually, we'll be using the hashtag bucket that you see on the screen. So let's learn how to use this hashtag bucket. So you can see that the hashtag bucket is divided into columns as well as rows. So you can see that there are 3 columns and the columns read small tags, medium tags and big tags. So small tags are the hashtags that have around 20k to 500k posts, and you can see that medium tags are the tags that have 500k to 1 million posts, and you can see that big tags are the hashtags with more than 1 million posts. And on the side you can see the follower count. So if you have 0 to 500 followers, you should use 20 small tags, 7 medium tags and 3 big tags. And if you have around 500 to 1000 followers, you'll be using 15 small tags, 10 medium tags and 5 big tags. And if you have a follower count that is between 1000 followers to 10,000 followers, you should be using 13 small tags, 11 medium tags and 6 big tags. And when you have a follower count of 10,000 followers to 50,000 followers, you should be using 10 small tags, 10 medium tags and 10 big tags. And lastly, when you have a follower count of more than 50,000 followers, you should be using 5 small tags, 10 medium tags and 15 big tags. So I hope you got an idea of how to use this hashtag bucket. But now you might be wondering, why have I divided this hashtag bucket into small tags, medium tags and big tags? Well, I have the answer for that question, and as you can see on the screen, I've told you earlier that Instagram allows people to follow specific hashtags. Well, one difficult part that Instagram content creators face is that Instagram does not show how many people follow a specific hashtag. So as you can see on the screen, for this specific hashtag called hashtag, there are around 25.6 million posts. So Instagram only shows how many contents have used this hashtag. So around 25.6 million posts used this hashtag. So if Instagram had given the data of how many people were following a specific hashtag, then it would have been helpful for us. But for now, Instagram does not show that analytics and we'll be only using the number of posts. So we'll be dividing our Instagram hashtag bucket into 3 sections of small tags, medium tags and big tags, depending on the number of posts that a particular hashtag contains. So I hope you understood why there is a division of small tags, medium tags and big tags. And one thing that you have to specifically note here is that when you have a small number of followers, say 0 to 500 followers, the number of small tags is very high and the number of big tags is very low. But as you grow your Instagram page to say 1000 followers, then to 10,000 followers, then to 50k plus followers, you can see that there's a gradual shift from small tags to the big tags. So for more than 50k followers, you'll be only using 5 small tags and 15 big tags. So I hope you'll keep this thing in mind. Even if you are not using the hashtag bucket, what you have to note here is that when you are having a small number of followers, try to focus more on the small tags more and use the big tags less. And as your Instagram page grows bigger and bigger, try to shift it from small tags to the big tags. So I hope you understood how to use the hashtag bucket. Okay, great. Now let's take a look at a practical example. So imagine that I'm running an Instagram page on motivational quotes niche. And imagine that currently I have a follower count of 600 followers. So as per the hashtag bucket, I'll be using 15 small tags, 10 medium tags, and 5 big tags. So let's go and find our hashtags. So if you remember from the previous videos, the first thing that you have to note is that you have to think of keywords that you can search for in the Instagram search engine. And keeping the concepts of banned hashtag and spammy hashtags in our mind, I'll be searching for keywords such as motivational, success quotes, hard work, growth, etc. And I won't be searching for random keywords like happiness, bliss, journey, etc. So now let me go to the search engine of Instagram and search for keywords related to success. So as you can see on the screen, I went to the search engine of Instagram and I took the tags section. And after taking the tags section, I've searched for success. And you can see that I pointed the arrows towards 3 big tags. So if you remember from the hashtag bucket, if you have 600 followers, what you have to do is that you have to find 15 small tags, 10 medium tags, and 5 big tags. So for now, I pointed the arrow towards 3 big tags. And the first big tag that I pointed to is the hashtag success quotes. Let me click on that hashtag. And after clicking on that hashtag, what you have to do is that you have to check whether that hashtag is a banned hashtag or not. And secondly, you have to check whether that hashtag is a spammy tag or not. So you can see that this is not a banned hashtag, and secondly, you can see that the post or the comments related to this hashtag are quotes, therefore this is not a spammy tag. And another thing that you have to note while trying to find big tags is that don't try to find the hashtags that have a huge number of posts. So when you have say 100 million posts and all, it is not necessary to use those kinds of hashtags because those would be under the spam filter. So try to use the big hashtags that fall between say 1 million to 20 million posts. So as per the hashtag bucket, this is one of the big tags. And secondly, this is not a banned hashtag. And thirdly, we have found that this is not a spammy tag. So those are the 3 things that you have to keep in mind while searching for a hashtag. And what I'll be doing is that I'll be using this hashtag in my contents. Now to move on, we'll be going back to the tag section and we'll be searching for the keyword success. And you can see that there's an hashtag called success motivation. And it is having around 939k posts. So that means that this hashtag falls in the category of medium tags. So what you have to do is that you have to search whether this hashtag is a banned hashtag, and you should also search whether this hashtag is a spammy tag. So if you find that this hashtag is not a banned hashtag, as well as if you find that this hashtag is not a spammy tag, then you are good to use this hashtag. So in the similar fashion, you have to find 5 big tags, 10 medium tags, and 15 small tags as per the hashtag bucket. So I hope you understood how to use the hashtag bucket in order to find your right hashtags manually. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the next way to find the right set of hashtags. And as you can see on the screen, the next way to find the right set of hashtags is to use third-party apps to find your hashtags. So as shown on the screen, I have 2 third-party apps for you to find the right hashtags. And the first one is called IQ Hashtags and the second one is called Inflagged. So what you have to do is that I put the link to these sites in the resources section of this video. You just have to go there and click into these sites, and what you have to do is that you'll just have to search for keywords related to your niche and you would be able to generate hashtags related to those keywords. So this is the second method, and I hope you will be only using this method if you can find the right hashtags using the first method. Now let's move on to the third method to find the right sets of our hashtags. And as you can see on the screen, the third way to find the right set of hashtags is to go to your competitors or to the top accounts of your niche and use the best hashtags that works for them. So let me give you an example. Let's take the same example of the motivational quotes niche. And imagine that I'm running a motivational quotes page, and imagine that I can't find the right set of hashtags for my Instagram page. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be searching for competitors, and as you can see on the screen, this is one of the competitors for my niche, and the name of this page is called the Billionaire Playbook. And you can see that I've shown you 3 contents of this particular account. And what you have to do is that you have to check the engagement rate and you have to find the post that is having a huge number of likes. So now you can see that the first post is having only 2,656 likes, and the second post is having 10,580 likes. And the last post or the third post is having 51,474 likes. So you can clearly see that the third post is having a huge number of likes. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be checking that post and I'll be checking the hashtags used in that post. So as you can see on the screen, these were the particular hashtags that was used on that particular post. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be using these exact hashtags and we'll be using those hashtags on our contents. So I hope you understood how to use the third method of finding the right hashtags from your competitors. Now there is something else that I want you to note. And as you can see on the screen, this is the first set of hashtags for my Instagram motivational quotes niche. So what I did was I used the hashtag bucket and I found these hashtags. And next thing what you're going to see is that you're going to see the second set of my hashtags. So again, I'll be using the hashtag bucket and I'll be finding a different set of hashtags compared to the first set. Okay, great. Now moving on, if you remember from one of the first videos of this section, you can see that I had showed you this post from Instagram creators account. And you can see that they have put the hashtag do's as well as hashtag don'ts. And they have said that keep the number of hashtags between 3 to 5. And they also told that don't use too many hashtags. Adding 10 to 20 hashtags will not help you get additional distribution. And as I've said earlier, hashtags work differently for different accounts. So sometimes using 3 to 5 hashtags would be perfect for you. And other times you might have to use more than 20 hashtags in order for your hashtags to work. So what we'll be doing is that in this case we'll just use 3 small tags as well as 3 medium tags. So now we have set 1 and set 2 with around 30 hashtags, and we have set 3 and set 4 with around 6 hashtags. Now after finding these 4 sets of hashtags, what you have to do is that you have to use the 4 sets of hashtags alternatively, say for 2 weeks or say for a month, and find out the sets of hashtags that works the best for your Instagram page. So that is the best thing that you can do to find the hashtags that work the best. So imagine that I posted hashtag set 1 on day 1, and imagine that I posted hashtag set on day 2, and what I'll be doing is that on day 3 I'll be posting the set number 3, and day 4 I'll be posting the set number 4, and on the day 5 what I'll be doing is that I'll be going back to the set number 1, and I'll be keep on repeating this cycle for a month or say for 2 weeks, and I'll be looking at the insights and I'll try to find out which sets of hashtags work the best, and I'll be only using those sets of hashtags that gives a huge number of reach. So I hope you understood how to experiment and find out which sets of hashtags works for your Instagram page. What we have to do is that we have to think like scientists, we have to experiment, and we have to find out which sets of hashtags works the best for us, and we shouldn't think like a normal person who is scrolling through Instagram and wasting our time.